I know you were super excited about your coaching business and you found this way to get more clients, which is to have a lead magnet. So you built this beautiful PDF document and maybe 50, 100 people even opted in, but then nobody booked a call. And now you're wondering whether your niche is wrong, whether your strategy is wrong. But let me break it to you, it is your lead format. And I've seen so many coaches struggle with this. They don't know which format to pick. They don't know what should their lead magnet be to actually get some leads, to actually have a few clients, right? Because in 2026, the game has changed completely. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you what should your lead format be to get the maximum number of clients depending on your stage. So stay tuned till the end. In 2026, the game has changed completely. So if you have a PDF, you need to move back to 2020. And I'm not saying PDFs do not work, but tell me the last time you downloaded a 20-page PDF and actually read it. And here's the bigger problem. Even the people who are getting your PDF, all of them are not going through the whole thing. So many of them, 80% of them are just, they've gotten it, it is sitting in their downloads and they're not even reading it. What I mean to say is, usually what people do is they're going to skim through the first page, no trust is built, there are no sales coming from it, and it's going to be kept aside with all the other PDFs they have subscribed for. Now, there are certain PDFs which do work, but these are data-driven reports which are personalized because now people feel it is speaking directly to them. So now you must be wondering if PDFs are not working. Quizzes are proven to have a 40% opt-in rate, which is out of every 100 people who land on your website, 40 people are actually taking the quiz. And out of those 40, 80% are actually completing that quiz. This is double of what happens when you make a PDF. Why so? Because people are not just reading it, they're constantly interacting, they have something to do. And people love discovering themselves through a quiz. I'm sure many of y'all have taken pointless quizzes as to which animal are you. Why? Because it feeds our curiosity, it feeds our need to know who we actually are. And what kind of quizzes work the best? The biggest problems you think your customers have, or the biggest questions they are asking themselves, that is what you should be having a quiz on. One mistake I've seen countless coaches make is that when they start a quiz, they ask for the email IDs. Don't do that. Keep the fun questions first. Let them have a little bit of fun, let them enjoy, let them interact with you. And by the end of it, they're so invested in the quiz any which ways, they want to know the result that they are going to give you their email and even their phone number if you insist. Number two, calculators and tools. This one blew my mind away because it has been proven to drive up to 45% of revenue. Mind you, I'm not saying opt-in rate, I'm saying revenue. Why? Because it is solving a problem right now. Calculators and tools are solving a problem right now. The problem could be something like, how much should I be spending on ads? How much should I charge? Calculators, tools, people have these chat GPT tools to teach you how to do sales. All these tools are super interactive, super useful, solve a problem right now, which makes people feel invested into it. These are people who are not just browsing through the way you have when you're showing a PDF. These are people who are serious. They are actively looking to get help and they are more likely to buy from you. Interactive quizzes and assessments is another thing which has amazing conversion rates. Why? Because people love being assessed. I'm sure most of you all have given quizzes like, how smart am I? How pretty am I? Why? Because as a human, we like to be assessed, and once we have a score, we want to build on it. Once we have a score, we want to improve it. We want to be the top one. We want to be in the top 1%. This is the easiest way to make your potential customers feel that they have a need and how can they actually solve that need. What do I mean by that? It's the easiest way to get a call because you can have a quiz and right after the quiz, you can get them to book a call with you if they want to actually improve that score. If this is something which is important to them, which most likely it will be because they're going through the whole quiz, now is the best time to get them locked in. Template and swipe files are another freebie that you can give away to get maximum number of leads possible. Why? Because they help people skip the entire learning curve. All they need to do is copy that template and their problem will be solved. The thing with PDFs is it requires hours of effort, lots of understanding and work on the client's part. But with the template, they can simply copy whatever you've done. Templates could be for their social media captions. Which emails should they write? funnel templates, ad copy templates. All of this is solving their problem instantly. They can implement it in under 10 minutes, and which is why they convert so well. Let me just give you a recap. Quizzes are interactive, they are fun for people because they discover themselves. Assessments are ego driven, they get people to engage. Templates make them skip the entire learning curve so people can implement it instantly. And calculators are action oriented and help them solve that problem instantly. Now you must be thinking, great, but which one is the right one for you? If you are around $1,000, then stick to a quiz. Why? You need maximum number of people as your leads. You want more volume so that you can hit your revenue goals. A quiz converts at 40%, so you are going to have a lot more leads. You'll have more people taking it. If you're anywhere between $1,000 to $5,000, use calculators and use assessments. Why? Calculators solve a problem instantly. They show the ROI and what could they be getting out of it. Assessments show people where they are lacking and how they can actually get to their goals and bridge that gap. Now, if you're anywhere over $5,000, which means your programs are over $5,000 and you want to convert and you want to get initial leads. I'm not talking about a webinar where you're selling them your actual course, but I'm talking about initial leads. Then you can have custom tools. What do I mean by custom tools? For example, if you're a sales coach, have a bot where people can interact and practice their sales skills. Now, that is something which is super helpful. People can practice their skills every single day. So, use mini courses, use custom tools which can help people. Now, if you are targeting a skeptical audience who is not very confident, use templates and swipe files. Why? Because now they can see the proof, they can see the results before they are even investing in anything because they can copy what you have done already. Now, let me tell you some of the mistakes I have seen people make with their lead magnets constantly. One, making it too generic. 10 tips to actually have success, 10 tips to have a good marriage. This is too generic. It's a PDF. It is most likely not going to convert. People will download it and keep it in a collection with all the other downloads they have. Always use specificity when you're giving your free guide. I have seen so many links where you open the link and it's showing download my free guide, free course. Free is not a selling point. Free just makes the friction lower. The thing still needs to be worth buying. Have you ever been to a store where someone's giving you something for free and you've said no? That's because you still don't see any value in it. It is not about free. You want to give something valuable away for free, not something which you've just created because everyone in the market has done that. Second thing I've seen is people get it too hard, which is you ask for a lot of information even before you've given them the resource. What do I mean by this? I saw this one coach. She had some tool which was quite cheap. It was supposed to be helpful, but even before describing what the tool is, she wanted the name, the email ID, the phone number. People are not going to give it if they don't know what they're getting in return. Even if it is something as simple as your email ID, people will not get it till the time we see something in return. On the opposite end, there are people who ask for no information when they give the freebie away. The thing with that is, there's no way for you to follow up with them. There's no way for you to know what is working as well because you're not having any metrics. So if your freebie is a link to your YouTube video, you don't know who's watching that video. You don't know how much of the video have they watched. You don't know anything about it, and even if the person is interested in working with you, they could have just simply forgotten about it when they clicked off the video. There could be 100 things that could have happened in their day which made them not watch the whole thing and book a call with you. Another thing I've seen is people are too scared to follow up after the freebie because they don't want to ruin the value. Nobody is asking you to follow up that after giving a freebie, you sell them a $5,000 course. But if your freebie is valuable, people are going to want more. You can still take them to the next step without. It is not selling, it is serving because you're trying to help them solve the problems they want to solve. Your entire freebie is pointless if you are not guiding them to the next step. The next step could be anything you want it to be. It could be a tiny course, it could be a webinar, it could be an actual program. It depends on what your offer is, obviously. But the worst thing you could do is to not follow up. Now, if there's any one thing you can take away from this video is that the format of your lead magnet matters more than the content of it. It could be the best lead magnet in the world, but if it is a PDF, most people are not reading it. Keep it interactive, keep it fun, and keep it helpful always. So, from this video, pick the stage where you're at, pick the lead magnet accordingly, and after that, simply create the lead magnet and have a 3 to 5 email sequence follow up to actually ask for the sale. That's it for today's video. If you want to grow your business and use these helpful tips, subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you.